What's going on, everybody? We got another pre-market watch list. Today is May 6th. And as you see, we've had a big push in the market. Um, so let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, we had an eye on this 675 level, or like 67580, if I remember correctly. And then we also had a watch on this NQ 28,000, which we ended up getting above NQ 28,000. And after we broke NQ 28,000, we just kind of zombie grind for the day. So that was about what, QQQ 7 67850. Yeah, you can see I got all these lines on my chart. That was around QQQ 67850. We got above that and just kind of zombie grinded for the rest of the day. I took a trade. Um, I took a long entry off the 680 hold. I think I got filled on like this candle at 680, like 30 or so. And I made a 40% gain selling up here and ended up selling my runners around break even. I think like $10 a contract on my runners. Um, and when I was in this trade, or when I took this trade, I was looking for the tap of 68340, um, which was a 1 month auto fib level. And you can see we got towards it after hours. The idea was right, but it was just kind of a zombie grind. And then after hours is when we got the move. Um, Reason being is because AMD reported earnings and literally went crazy. You can see this stock pushed up from 335 all the way to right now it's at a high of 433. So um, we had that happen, which kind of helped Qs push up to that level. And then Trump tweeted some things about Iran. I think putting like a pause on the war, if I'm not mistaken, and that also helped squeeze the market. So we got a pretty good squeeze, pretty much squeezed all the shorts out. And so today, what I'll be watching on Qs is our pre-market low. 686 is a level to have, and you can see we have, you can see we have a bullish fair value gap right here in this area. Also, I'll be watching this bullish order block and this fair value gap that's stacked at around 688, which I'm actually move this. Actually, no. Yeah, we'll keep it around 686.20. Reason being is we have the 200 EMA here. Like I said, we have a bullish fair value gap stacked with a bullish order block as well. Um, so that's our main watch for Qs. Like I said, we got 688, 686, and if we break above highs, 69370. If we get a break above highs and a retest, we can use that as well as a trade idea. So that's it for Qs. Pretty simple on Qs. Just really looking for a pullback and a continuation long. Me personally, I'm not really looking to short the market today. Unless we lose like 683, then maybe I'll look for shorts. But if we don't lose 683, I'm not really looking to short this market. So next we have PLTR, which I kind of like PLTR above 135. If it holds 135, I think longs are not bad on this chart, but I'll probably hold off because it does seem like one of the weaker names right now, and I'd rather not waste my time with that. AMD. AMD is probably going to be very volatile today. I would watch this chart, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on, if the bullish momentum just continues. If we get a pullback, we could possibly look for an entry above this like 427 level, this bearish order block, or maybe even like 400. That's a $13 move. So I don't know. AMD for me isn't a stock I usually trade, so I'm not even gonna trade it. But I would say around 400 could be a good area for longs. if it holds 400, and could see it bounce off of that. Nvidia, I have some contracts that I've been holding since Monday. Pre-market, we got to a high of 202.70, which was beautiful. Hopefully we can start pushing back up off this 200 hold, this level at 200. Hopefully we can bounce off of this, take out these highs, and continue pushing. I'm looking to try to sell these contracts around 205 to 207, which I think 207, yeah, is a 1 hour bearish order block. 205 area is the 200 EMA on a higher time frame. So hopefully, like I said, Nvidia can keep pushing today. We take out this high, close above this order block, and we can hit, that 207 range, and I'll probably take profits on my contracts. And last but not least, we have Tessie Wessie. Tesla, I long this chart. Let's see, I think I had some contracts Monday, and I held them. Long that, made 50%, scalped Tesla like twice for like a 20 or 30% trade, and then another like 40%. And so I was looking for this like 405 level, and above 405 I was looking for a squeeze to like 410. So today on Tesla, if we hold 390, I like longs, but the main thing I want to see is us get above this 393. If we get above 393 and hold 393, I think Tesla longs would look really good. I think this is somewhere where I tried to long it. Let's see. Can we turn off indicators? Yeah, so you can see I tried to long Tesla here, which it went pretty good. I got some trims off, but the trade didn't play out to the 410 level. So this is still my same trade idea. If I put it up here, it's gonna look something like this. And stops just depend on, my entry and what lows we have. But this is kind of my trade idea for Tesla. So main watches today: Tesla, Nvidia, and QQQ, of course. We have some 8:15 data, which already released, so not important. Other than that, I mean, it's a pretty clean day, unless our president is saying whatever he says. But we're just gonna go with the flow and see if we can get this market continuation. So I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and let's make this money. Struggling to end the video.